Hey guys, surprise! I am doing my February favorites today. I was not planning on filming a favorites video this month. I even tweeted you guys about it earlier today, and there were so many of you that were disappointed and so many sad faces that I was like, maybe I should do one. I just feel like I've done so many favorites. Like I did like my yearly favorites and I did my January favorites, and I just feel like I did my December favorites. Like there's just been a lot of favorites videos recently, and I am really excited to do a few makeup tutorials. So I was gonna skip this, but I was like, hey, I have this afternoon off. I don't have to do anything until later today. So I was like, why not just sit down and just do a favorites right now? So that's what we're doing. Today is not gonna be your typical favorites videos favorites video from me because I have makeup, but I also have a few things outside of makeup that I wanna talk about. Okay, so let's just get started. I have to give a quick disclaimer before jumping into this video. I am not at all myself today. Like, to put it very mildly, it's just that time of the month, and I am not on point at all. Like I told my husband today, I was like, I feel like my head is not screwed onto my body today. Like I was trying to get Advil out of the bottle, and I was like, why isn't it coming out? And the cap was on, and I'm like, and then I went to get a granola bar, and instead of putting like the box back in the pantry, I put it in the refrigerator and just walked away, and I was like, why did I just do that? Like I'm just not, it's just a bad day. As my husband is calling me. What do you want? And he hung up because he was immediately scared. I'm telling you, don't mess with me this time of month. So let's jump into my favorites, shall we? I have tons of lip products to talk about. What's new? So I'm gonna start with those. 3 new lipsticks came out this month from Gerard Cosmetics, and I love all 3 of them so much for entirely different reasons. So let's start off with the first one that I'm most excited about, and this is called Kimchi Doll. Kimchi Doll? Kimchi Doll. Okay, it's just like a hard word for me to say for some reason. Kimchi Doll. When Sophia says it, it's so much cuter. For me, it just doesn't work. This lipstick was created by Sophia Chang here on YouTube, which I absolutely love her. I have watched her for years. I just think that she's the cutest little thing. I think her style is so on point. I just adore her. So Sophia, if you're watching this video, I love you and I'm so proud of you, girl. This is amazing. So this is what she created. By the way, if you guys don't know who she is, I will link her channel down below so you can check her out. Fashionista 804, I believe it is. Anyway, so this is her lipstick that she created with Gerard Cosmetics, and it is the most beautiful peachy pink nude. It is extremely light. You can see from back here, you can probably barely even see it. I am gonna swatch my lipstick next to that Buttercup so that you guys can see, because I know that some of you guys have tweeted me asking me what they look like next to each other. So I'm gonna show you Buttercup and Kimchi Doll, and you can see that Buttercup is gonna be a lot pinker in shade. Buttercup by itself looks like a very nude pink, but then when you see it next to Kimchi Doll, you're like, oh, hey, it looks like a lot pinker, you know what I'm saying? So they are very different, even though they're Gerard's 2 kind of nudish pinks slash peach. They're extremely different, as you can see right here. The way I have been wearing Kimchi Doll for the past week is I have been pairing it with this LA Girl Cosmetics lip liner in the shade, I believe it's just called Natural, because I don't see, oh it is, yeah, it's just called Natural. And this kind of looks like a taupey brown, which I would personally not think it's something that I would want to wear with Kimchi Doll, but for some reason one day I just grabbed it and I tried it and I was like, die. Sometimes I can't take myself seriously. Anyway, so I will take this lip liner, put it all over my lips, and then I'll take Kimchi Doll and I'll put it mainly in the center, but then I will blend it out because I don't like that look of having like a kind of harsh liner on the outer edge. I like everything to be very seamless and blended. What do you know? I like things blended. We know, Jaclyn. Rodeo Drive is the next one I want to talk about. And this is a completely different formulation than the rest of them. Rodeo Drive is so creamy and it's more on the sheer side. My mom, when she tried Rodeo Drive for the first time, she was like, this is it. This is my lipstick, Jaclyn. She was so excited. My mom loves this. This is like her new favorite go-to lip color. So for those of you who are maybe looking for a color that is like the color of your lips, but just a little bit better, that's Rodeo Drive. It is absolutely beautiful, and it has like a nice little sheer kind of gloss to it. So it's just gorgeous. It'll work for so many different skin tones. This color, when you first look at it, you think, okay, I'm gonna swatch it and it's gonna be creamy and pigmented as can be, and it's gonna come out this exact lip color. It doesn't, which is why I personally like it, because I don't really wear colors like this. Like if you look at it on me, like you've never seen me in this color before, because I just don't do it. I think it kind of washes me out. But what I love about this is when it comes off on your hand or your lips, you're not gonna be wearing this on your hand, it doesn't come off super crazy pigmented. It's a little bit more subdued when you swatch it. So it gives you kind of like a light kind of pastel baby pink as opposed to like boom pink, you know what I'm saying? I have 3 lippy sticks from, I just love that name, lippy sticks. They're so cute. From ColourPop Cosmetics right here that I want to talk about. I've been wearing these 3 constantly throughout the month of February. The first one I'm going to talk about is Lumiere, which was made by the beautiful and absolutely adorable Kathleen Lights. I'm so excited. I'm talking about 2 products that YouTubers have made. Like, I'm so happy for both of you that you guys created these products. I just think that it's so awesome, and I love it when YouTubers and makeup artists and whoever, beauty bloggers, create products, because I feel like they typically have a very good idea of what works and what doesn't work because of the fact that this is what they do. They review products, they're constantly trying new things. I always trust the products that they're gonna create, you know what I'm saying? So I was so excited to try this, and this is in the shade Lumiere. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So it is like this very rich kind of mauve-y, purpley shade. I don't know how she is describing it, but that's how I would describe it. It's a rich mauve-y, purpley shade. It is so gorgeous. I also love this color because I can kind of mix it up with the way I wear it. I can put a nude gloss over top. I can put a dark lip liner underneath. It's definitely one of those colors that can really transform on the lips. I love it. I think it is so pretty and very different as well. The 2 other ones I've been loving are the shade Skippy, which is so cute. And this is just a very pale nude because you guys know me, I love my nudes. But I just love the consistency of this because when it goes on, it's like a gloss. And did I mention these are so stinking cheap? They're like $5 and they smell. Someone tweeted me and said they smell like Cabbage Patch Kids, and I was like, yes! They smell like Cabbage Patch Kids. Skippy doesn't smell like Cabbage Patch Kids, but Cookie does. So this is Cookie, and this is more of a brown, kind of peachy nude right here. So if you're someone who doesn't like a nude, like the Kimchi doll and the Cookie, and the Skimpy, then you would like one like the Cookie right here, which is a little bit more brown. Still gorgeous nude, absolutely love it. So those are the ColourPop Lippy Sticks. Last lip product is the Chorus Lip Butter. I have been loving this. I only had it for like 2 weeks, but I've been loving it for the past 2 weeks. And it comes like this in a little pot, and it comes in all different shades and colors. And this is just the colorless one. It's just like a creamy white, and it goes on and you don't see anything. But this has just been so amazing on my lips. I am all about lip butters, just chapsticks, anything that's gonna moisturize my lips. You guys should see my nightstand. I have like a little drawer that is just filled. I just think that it really does help with my chapped lips. There's some lip products that I can reapply, and I just feel like it's not actually penetrating to my lips and helping with my chappedness. It's just like sitting on my lips and just disappearing. So this actually has been helping me, and I've been loving it. Again, that's the Chorus Lip Butter products. This is the new Blushed Copper Shimmering Skin Perfector from Becca Cosmetics. I cannot believe how many of you saw this and noticed it in my drawer in my makeup collection video and was like, what is that? Well, you knew I was gonna talk about it. Hello, it's from Becca. And if it's from Becca and it's a highlighter, I'm gonna be talking about it. So this is the shade Blushed Copper. It has a new packaging. It has like the copper all around the edge, super pretty. And this is a product that they have never done before in the sense that they have created highlighters. This is a Shimmering Skin Perfector, but this product is actually supposed to go over top of the blush, not the actual high points of the cheekbones. I am wearing this on my cheeks right now. I just put on like any normal blush, and then I took a blush brush and I very lightly went over it. This is extremely pigmented, so you are gonna wanna use like a dab and then just lightly go on the apples of your cheeks. I have to mention this brush because this is all I've been using for highlighting my cheeks. I have to mention this brush because this is all I've been using to highlight my cheeks recently. This is the Morphe M50. This is part of their new brush collection that just came out. It's like a blending collection that they released. Oh my God, I love this brush so much. I used to use the Sigma Tapered highlighting brush to highlight my cheekbones. That's gone. I still use that to set my under eye concealer, but this has taken my #1 spot for highlighting. So I will use this to highlight the tops of my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, my chin, my nose, whatever I'm gonna highlight. This is what I'm using. The lengths of the bristles are just perfect. The way it tapers up to a point is just ideal. This brush is just amazing. It's just so spot on. And if you're going in with a really intense highlight, let's say Mary Luminizer by the Balm, you're not gonna wanna go in with a really big brush because it's such an intense highlight. So something like this is so perfect. You just like put a little bit in there and you have such a perfect, precise highlight. So that is the Morphe M501. I do have a discount from Morphe, Jack Attack in all caps, and it will save you 10%. MAC Fix Plus. I know that I've talked about MAC Fix Plus forever. I've used this since like my very first video, but still I have to talk about it because this month I've pretty much gone through all of this because I have been using this to spray my F80 Kabuki brush by Sigma before applying my foundation, and I have been loving it. If you are dry, I recommend taking something like a MAC Fix Plus, wetting your brush with it, and then going in and applying your foundation. It will sheer your foundation out a little bit, and it will also help moisturize and give you a nice dewy, for me, natural look. It doesn't make me dewy, it just makes my skin look a little bit more natural and not as dry. So MAC Fix Plus has been life throughout all of them. This is super random, I know, and I haven't even posted a picture of me wearing this yet, but this is Makeup Geek Sharkbait eyeshadow. This is gonna be, I'm just making a prediction, this is gonna be like my favorite color of the summer, I can tell you right now. I only wore this one time this month, but I have to put it in this video just because I know that this is one of those colors that is gonna be my favorite. This right here is just that perfect color for just smoking out your lower lash line and giving a super fun pop of color for spring and summer. And that's what I did earlier this month. I used this just to smoke up my lower lash line, and I was like, this is my new favorite shadow ever. I've never ever seen a color like this. It's like a turquoise blue. It's not green, but yet it's not like a blue. It's like a turquoise blue, and it's just like so perfect. It's matte, like hello, this shadow is everything. That's Sharkbait. So my next favorite is actually super random because I've never ever, this is the first time, people, first time in almost 3 years of YouTube that I have done this and shown a piece of clothing in a favorites video. Like, I've never done a clothing haul. I never show clothing videos ever. Like, how weird is this? This is a moment. Can we just, okay. So obsessed. I just had to talk about this jacket because I just felt like for some reason it was something that I should share with you guys because it's just so cool and it's so different, and I just thought that the price was really great for how much detail was put into this, and I think that it would look good on so many different people, so many different body shapes. I just think this jacket is, it's just freaking awesome. It's a badass jacket and I love it. So I posted a picture wearing it yesterday on Instagram. I actually found out about it because my sister, she is the one who found it first. I'm such a copycat, but listen, some things never change. I'm gonna copy my big sister for the rest of my life, and I'm sure that Rachel is used to it. I will show you a picture of both of us wearing it side by side. You can see how we styled it and how it fits us both. I just love this. It has shoulder pads in it, which I think is amazing because it gives you just like a nice defined sharp shoulder. It has these awesome embellishments of like these studs, but the studs are like a pyramid jagged shape, and then this double layer fold over, like, yes, on point. And the best part about this jacket is the shape that it has and the structure, how it's like a peplum. It goes in and cinches the waist and then kind of flares out. It's just so flattering. It gives you a waist even if you don't have one. It's just so girly, and the cutouts in the back, like, it is just so cute, and I love this army green color. It's just so militant, girly, and edgy at the same time. I just love, love, love this jacket. So I'll link it down below if any of you guys are curious. I know it's random, but I think it's so cool. And for those of you who are asking, this is a UK size 6. It says it's a US 2 and a UK 6, because I know some of you were saying that you didn't know what size to order. If they don't have a size chart online and you feel like you could base off of my size, UK size 6, and my sister is the exact same size as me. She's wearing the same one. So that's that. Okay. You guys are probably thinking, what are you doing? But honestly, I have to talk about this. So I posted a picture on Instagram holding a Voss water bottle stuffed to the brim with fruits, talking about how addicted and obsessed I have been recently with fruit infused water. And that is exactly what I want to talk about, because this is like everything to me. If you guys have like concoctions that you want to suggest, tell me them in the comments down below, because I am addicted to this right now. So of course, putting it in a Voss water bottle, it works great because the opening of Voss is like really large, so you can push anything in there and then take it on the go. But for me, when I'm hanging out at home, I'm not gonna spend my money on Voss water bottles just to hang around the house and be like, So in here right now, I have lemon, cucumber, and mint, and I wish you guys could see because like it's really pretty. Anyways, I've been making tons of different concoctions recently. Oh my gosh, I love orange, pineapple, mint, and lime. Die. So good. And I keep filling this up, and I will reuse that fruit. Like, I'll put that in there, I'll fill this up, we'll start going through it, and I'll pour more water in, and I will reuse that fruit so that I'm not just like wasting fruit. And then when the water is gone, my husband usually eats the fruit that's left over in there because he's just like a fruit junkie. Listen, he could have worse problems. It's such a great way to do a little something extra healthy for your body, and it just makes water even more fun. Like, I personally drink water all the time, like I force myself because I know I need to, but it just makes it more fun and tastes so good and refreshing, and you just feel more hydrated because you're just like, oh yes, this is so crisp. So I absolutely love water infused with fruits. Alright, you guys, so that completes my February favorites video. I know it was probably extremely long, so thanks for hanging out with me. I hope that you guys enjoy. You know the drill. As always, leave your comments down below of what your favorites have been for the past month. I always want to know. Tell me what I need in my life. Even though I don't need anything in my life, tell me what I should have in my life. And I will be reading your comments as always. Don't forget, if you have any concoctions that I should try out in my water, let me know that too, because it's my new obsession. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in a couple of days with a makeup tutorial. Mwah! Bye, guys. Am I drunk? What? Oh my god, so good. Screw it. Oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about. This is a joke, right? No? Okay. It is so gorgina. I cannot handle it now. And oh my gosh! Oh, my arm is like burning from holding this up. What? And no, I'm not wearing false lashes today. Is it weird for you? Because it's kind of weird for me.